crafters, welcome to Creative Moments by G and Technique Tuesday. I am so excited about today's tutorial. I'm going to show you how to take scraps and turn them into tiles and make a creative card. Hi, this is Creative Moments by G and I'm G. So let's head down to the crafting table and let me show you what I mean. Now, I want to show you this card. Can you see the tiles here? These are all scraps, and then we just put some beautiful embossing powder on the inside. And it is so easy to do and a great way to use your scraps. So let's get busy. Okay, the first thing you need to do is take a bunch of scraps. Now look at what we have. We just found some scraps that were cut the same size. Now this is 3/4 width. It can be anything you want. They don't all have to be the same size. They can be smaller, bigger, but I just picked up some blue scraps that I had. And the way I normally keep my scraps is I have my designer series paper in a plastic envelope like this. This is how I store it. And then you can see all these scraps right here. So I picked out the basically inch or 3/4 inch width scraps. Let's get creative. So I am taking a top fold card, just like this. And I have my scraps. Now, you can take another mat. You could take a double-sided sheet and you could put it right here on the top of your card. But what I've decided to do is I'm going to put a mat down just like this because I want some colors. I want to bring in some of these other colors that we have right here. And I am taking this double-sided foam paper because I want to set mine up. So the way that you have to do this, you need to go ahead and cut another mat because this foam paper is not the right size. So I'm going to grab this boho blue cardstock and I'm going to cut another mat. And my second mat is going to be 3 3/4 by 5. And I'm cutting it boho blue cardstock. I'm using boho blue cardstock just in case you can see it at all underneath this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my double-sided foam the same size as this mat. So I know that I need it 3 3/4. I'm just going to put it in my trimmer and give it a good slice. And then we're just going to fold that back and I'm just going to run my scissor through it. It's already cut, but I just need to cut that backing. Now I'm going to put this on the front of my second mat. And remember, you can use double-sided sheets. It's just I wanted to raise up my scraps just to kind of showcase them a little more. So now I have this little piece right here which fits perfectly. So I'm just going to take off the backing. I'm going to lay it right down on this. And I'm just going to cut off this little extra bit down at the bottom and on the side. Okay. Now I'm going to take off the backing and I'm going to expose that sticky area. Now I have all these strips and now you just need to bring in your scissors and you could cut straight if you want, but I'm going to go ahead and just cut slanted all different ways. All different sizes because you will need different sizes. Just go in and cut all different ways. Okay, and now we just have a pile. I want to remind you that all our measurements will be listed over on creativemomentsbyg.com. Just click on my blog. And now just pick a color that you want to start with, and we're just going to add it right in the center, however you want. Now, when you use this tile process for your scraps, you want to leave an area, and you can leave a small area, and that's where we're going to put our embossing powder or your glitter or your gilding flakes. But you want to make sure and leave a big enough area where you'll be able to see it. So I'm just putting that. And now we just go in and we start adding our colors. And you sometimes have to flip it, turn it, always leaving that area. And it really looks like a hot mess, but you will see how pretty it turns out. And sometimes you might need to cut it a little smaller. Okay, and now you can save all these scraps for another tiled card. Now we're just going to turn this over and cut off the back, the extra part that's on the other side. Just get that cut off. You can save those for your next card. Look at that. It started out looking like a hot mess, right? But it's starting to look pretty. So we're going to bring in our paper, and I'm going to add some silver embossing powder. I'm going to bring in my bone folder and just go over my card just to really push it into that area. Look at that, starting to get really pretty. Cover up the rest of the area. Now look at that. We are ready. If you want to come in with a little brush and just brush over your tiles just to get off any excess embossing powder. Now let's put all this back in our container. Are you ready to see the magic? Now look at that card. Isn't that beautiful? Let's add this to the front of our card. So I'm going to add down my coordinating mat to the front of my card. We're going to put this right on top. And now we are going to stamp our sentiment. So we are using Charming Sentiments. This beautiful wishing you the happiest birthdays. And we're going to stamp using our Night of Navy. So tap, tap, tap. And look at that. So pretty. Now we want to do a little bit of layering. So we're going to bring in that boho blue. We are going to add this right here on top of the boho blue. And now I'm going to bring in the trimmer. And because it is Technique Tuesday, I'm going to show you a technique to get a really thin border around this. So if you have a Stampin' Up! Trimmer, go ahead, add it to your trimmer. And now we're going to line up the canal right here on our trimmer with the end of the white. Now I'm going to show you a close-up. We've lined that white up and we're just going to slice. And look at how close we got. Look at how close that is. So close. We're going to do the same on the bottom. We are simply putting it in our trimmer. We're lining up the bottom of the white mat with this canal right here. And we're going to slice. And you get a very small border. Now, I want to add one more, so I am going to bring in some beautiful silver glitter paper. So let's go ahead and get this added. Now, this time I'm going to leave a little bit bigger border. So all you do is bring in your trimmer. And instead of lining up this blue line, we're going to go outside just a little bit so that we can make it a tiny bit bigger. And look at that. Perfect border. We're going to do the same down here because we need to take off just a little bit. And look at this sentiment. We just layered it a couple times, but boy, can you see that glitter, right? Now we're going to bring in our card. And we are going to add it right to the front of our card. And I'm going to set it down because I already have this part raised up on that foam paper. So let's just go ahead and get this laid down. we're going to add a white piece of paper to the inside. And look at that. So pretty. Look at that card, how pretty it is. So we have this one. Now remember, we have 2 more cards to show you. We showed you this one. So pretty, right? Look at that. And now we're going to bring in a very masculine card, masculine colors. Look at those tiles. Oh my goodness. Love, love, love this. Please take a moment and let me know which is your favorite. Do you love these blue colors, the black and white with red, which you know I love, or this beautiful fall colored card using our gold embossing powder? Oh my goodness, I just have to show you this close up again. Look at that silver. That silver is just gorgeous. Now let's take a look at the black. That's black, shiny embossing powder. And then look at the beautiful gold. Oh, really makes these cards pop. And it is so easy to do. Well, thank you so much for spending your time with me. Did you enjoy another way to use your scraps? Using the tile technique is really so much fun, and you get to cut the tiles however you want. So we hope you were inspired. If you were, take a moment, give us a thumbs up, and share with your friends. Go out, make it a fantastic day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.